What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Bugs' DCS Cruise. For this one, we're going to go take the Huey up. We're going to go have a little bit of fun with her. It's been a while since I did any sort of combat flying with the Huey other than practice, so we're going to go try that out. So you guys could see here we have a column of 20 BTRs. I'll show you guys the F-10 picture before we start up and take off. They are moving, so we're going to go try to intercept them. We do have an MQ-9 up as a FAC-A. We're not going to be using that today for this one. I have to set a few controls up in order to get that to work comfortably with the helicopter. So just bear with me on that one. What we're going to do with this one is I'm going to have the co-pilot gunner. He's going to be working the forward-facing miniguns, and we have the two door gunners behind us, and they're going to do their thing. So I'm just going to be flying the helicopter. I'm not going to be shooting any weapons. Let's see what we could do and hope for the best. So without any further ado, let's unpause. I'll show you guys a quick SA picture, and then we'll get the old Huey turned over and we'll get to flying. All right, so here's what we got, guys. Here's our BTR column. They're on the move. So they're about 7 miles, give or take. By the time we get up and going, it very well could be 10 miles. So let's get our door gunners up to do their thing, and then we'll get everything set up on our end, and we'll get the old Huey up and ready to go. Okay, so they're all set. We don't have to worry about anything except flying the helicopter, so let's just make sure we're all set and clear, which would look good. Okay. All right, guys, I'm just going to breeze through the cold start really quick, just to get this show on the road here. So, oops, that one bug. Thank you. Just bear with that for a second. All right, here we go. Fan's turning. Looking good. Here comes the shake. It's a beautiful thing. Almost out of here. Let's just do our thing. Let's get the rest of the stuff set up, and then we'll get going. power up. Alright guys. Here goes nothing. Let's go see what we could do with the Huey. Let's see if we can leave a few smoking holes in the ground. That'd be nice. I am going to get the pilot site set up. So I can have somewhat of a reference if needed. Alright guys, here we go. Taking off now. Heading is going to be 230. We'll fine tune it from there. So. There's the MQ-9. Take a little bit of damage, but I do not want to push it. And actually flying the Huey with the AB9 really does feel good. Joystick is actually trembling in my hand right now, so that's pretty cool. Force feedback has come a long, long way. And before we get into the meat grinder here, guys, as far as the force feedback stuff is concerned, the first force feedback joystick I ever flew with was the Microsoft Sidewinder, and on James World War II fighters, and it was totally awesome. this is a whole different experience. But more on that later. I do have a new poll up for you guys, which would be a good segue into it. If you guys are interested in a Q&A with me in reference to DCS, flight controls, flight sims, etc., etc., let me know. I am more than happy and willing to do something like that, so I think that would be a fun little way to interact with a lot of you guys. And depending on the feedback we get, it'll either be a video or a live stream. Alright guys, that's it. No more yapping, here we go. Gunner obviously sees something. There they are. Alright, now we're in it. Let's go. Alright, bud, let's do some of that fucking pilot shit. We're dead. Shit. Alright, I guess we took a little bit more damage than I thought. But let's go see what damage should we do to them. Yeah, we did scatter a couple of them. What do we got left here? One. This dude right here is not looking so good. But we did not do as well as I thought we were going to do. That's okay. That was fun. I was not expecting them to come up as quick as they did, but that's alright. Might have to try this with the FAC-A part of it. That might help a little, but we'll see what happens. I have a few controls to set for that before we could do that, like I said earlier, so it's just a little bit more friendly with the helicopter. That was interesting. I enjoyed that. It was always fun flying the Huey. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe for more. Check out the Bugs' DCS Cruise Discord. Hop on in. Love to have you. We could do missions like this. They're always fun. And until the next sortie, strap in, arm up the seat, and keep flying.